Is it live? Hmm. But yeah, well, I don't know what time I'm assuming it's the afternoon, but good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to an unusual day for VLR Community Cup NA. We have Shahz Kittens versus Discord Kittens UwU. And the map that has been picked, well, not surprisingly, but isn't a common pick, is Fracture. Uh, yeah. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to cast last week's game because I was not doing that well, but now I'm back. Still, there's. I mean, I still have to recover a bit, but all good. I was promised that we're going to get good games from now on, so I'm pretty excited to cast this game. Yeah. So coming into this, I see that Shahz Kittens, who are in the defense,
Choose your agent.
and the attack right now, that is Discord Kittens. The Discord on the side of Discord Kittens, we have the breach, whereas on Shahz Kittens we don't have any breach. And my thoughts on Fracture, especially, I think breach is a really important pick. Personally, because I think that, well, besides meta, because I think from VLR we have noticed already that meta doesn't play that much of an importance, just on how people play individually and how comfortable they are. So yeah, but I'm already liking the comp pick from the side of the defense here, actually. Sorry, from the side of the attack, my bad. Yeah. Interesting to see here as well. We have two different duelist pick as well, along with usually you would see a neon going along with the breach, or perhaps even a raise, but we have a jet going along the breach for the attackers, which will be pretty interesting to see. And Mercy will be playing the jet, and we know this guy is absolutely insane. We get Zangetsu taking first contact right now. It's going to be a slow push for the attack right now. Zangetsu holding close, not giving away too much, probably waiting for the attackers to just walk into the crosshair. But the attack, walking in through Sands, not giving Zangetsu any opportunity. And Sick manages to pick off Zangetsu. And just like that, the side is for the attackers now. I say that. Devante picks off
Spike planted.
Wait. Okay. Picks off two players from side, all the way from Sands, from top tower. And the defense right now haven't gotten away from their defensive position as of yet. We will be seeing the defense finally pushing in through slide. But even though the attackers don't have much of a postman position left, all stuck inside, still Sick managing to do 3k in the round, and the pistol goes to the attack there. Pretty interesting to see that the sand split that they kind of had, where Sick managed to get that fast swing onto Zangetsu, and then all of them just managed to push in onto Dish and just get the site. Nice try from KO there, getting 2 from top tower, but at the end the pistol run goes to Discord Kittens. Once again, I'm really sorry if my voice is low or I don't sound that well. It's because I'm still recovering from a cold. So yeah, looks like it's gonna be an A push once again, and this time I don't think they have any ideas of stopping, because they have all the gun advantage. Zangetsu will try his best, does run back. Oh, does he get spotted? I don't think so. It works out with the deagle, and it's just absolute chaos right now. The attackers just getting as much space as they can, and it's all left to Kruger to 1v4 this with a not so advantageous weapon there. It's a free gun, but we all know how broken the classic is. And yeah, the attacker is not giving. I say that Mercy just goes in for the peak, and that's the second round for the attack. Now we'll be moving on to the bonus. and the rifle buy-up for Shahz and Kittens. But yeah, I mean, I would really like to see the because you can clearly see that they're running a double initiator from the side of Shahz and Kittens, but for some reason I would prefer the breach here over the KO. Um, from the side of the defense actually, because I think that the Fade is a pretty good pick overall, and I like the Raze pick. I think Raze is a pretty good duelist for this map over Jet, but Mercy, I mean, is cracked out of their minds. 4-0 right now on the board. But yeah, this time, knowing the attackers knowing very well that this is a rifle buy-up from the defense, they're actually going ahead with a complete split actually. I suck at this game, however, manages to catch off this dish split and picks off Sick. Ibob does manage to get a kill on Zangetsu, making it a 4v3, however. A man deficit still. Oh, Ibob does manage to catch this. Ibob gets 3? I'm confused because
That's a good spot.
Kuga does manage to pick off Ibob, now a 2v2 for both the teams, but I'm really confused as to how.
Last player standing.
And Jack managed to get a surprise kill on the Kuga. It's all left to Devante now in.
One enemy remaining.
It's a beautiful shot onto Jack. It's Mercy now, left in a 1v1 and has a Spectre, and Devante comes in with a clutch. And by no means was that a pretty round. It was a round that was supposed to be won by the defense with that buy coming in, but but Discord Kittens with that bonus round doing so much damage and only one remains from the side of the defense. Very well played. I don't entirely know what the defense was doing there because 3 people were around in spawn, so I would have imagined that they covered at least, but regardless. Well, as you can see here, the defense not having a good buy, and yeah, as a result, you can see Sig gets the first pick onto Zangetsu trying to push on aggro. Defense right now, try to clear off Dish and to get flank control. They do manage to pick off the entirety of Dish, and based on this, I think the defense should very well know that it's going to be an A push. Double has HIV, gets a pick on Isaac in this game, but the attack have the whole side. I really think that the call from the defense should have been made a bit earlier, considering they took a Dish control quite early, and but no matter. Yeah, Devante picks off Mercy. KOL comes in through. Oh, Sick absolutely popping off. Gets 3 kills and I'm up with the final kill on Ricky Indian. Sick right now, 6 and 1 on the board. This guy's insane. Honestly, yeah, as you can see, these individual plays coming in alone are causing troubles to is basically what's the downfall right now of Shahz's Kittens. Besides the teamwork, I think the individual plays on itself go by large. I really think that round they could have been a chance, but no matter. Once again, we have the attack knowing exactly when to slow down the pace and not just going in for these aggro pushes, because now they know that the last round wasn't entirely a buy. Mercy gets a pick onto Isaac at this game in Dish. But yeah, as I said, they do know when to read the round, and they knew that the previous round was somewhat of a buy because they managed to drain their eco. But now, it being a proper buy, they're going to take their sweet time trying to get individual picks on the defense right now. Attackers are regrouping into arcade. Rikindian does get the higher ground, but does get clapped by Sick, and Ibob gets another on Kuga, and it's just the attack not only getting sight, but getting as much space as they would like to. And honestly, there should be a save call from both Devante and Zangetsu. It's not much that they can do, and yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen. Mercy, again, just not having any mercy on the defense right now, and is going for even more, but I think this is, yeah, Zangetsu, like I call, He's gonna go for the save. Not much you can do. Zangetsu 0 and 4 a pretty rare side. Zangetsu is one of those players you'd always imagine to pop off, especially on this chamber role, but um, what else can you do here? It's just the attack right now having the upper hand right now. Having beautiful reads, beautiful calls, and just the better individual performances right now. Yeah. 4-1 right now for Discorkins UwU. DK right now. Top of the group with the highest round differentials, and as you can see, just going in, and I don't think they want Zangetsu alive. Zangetsu does get one, gets the first kill on the board, but Ibov quickly comes in with the trade onto Zangetsu, and even though Zangetsu got his one kill there, wasn't able to save the rifle, and as a result, no hero rifle comes in through from Shahz and Kittens, and which will probably result in them having in them going for an eco round. Let's see. Yeah, you can see Sheriff's Classics, Marshall coming in through from Devante, but this should be, yeah. And as you can see, whenever it's an eco round from the defense, it's the attack just goes for these fast pushes. No mercy, they have no shame into on how they use their utilities and their abilities. They would use it just to win those rounds, which is honestly really respectable. Mercy getting this position into the smoke. Zangetsu is aware of that, but can't do much with this pistol. Yep, Mercy picks off one and just immediately runs away. Unfortunately, Isaac in this game cannot get the trade, and it's just classics and Sheriffs in this round for the defense. I don't think they can do much. But even post-fight positions being held by the attackers right now. And yeah, Jackie isn't noticed there by Ricky Indian or
Enemy
Devante.
remaining.
Last player standing now. Isaac in this game gets a beautiful shot onto Mercy right now. But any kill from Isaac in this game now is just consolidation price, and that's what it seems to be. 5 on the board for your Kittens. I just realized Kittens, both of the teams have Kittens in their name. I'm a bit slow unfortunately, but yeah. Kittens versus the Kittens. The Discords versus the Shahz. DK versus SK. Well, DK versus SK sounds better, but yeah. But yeah, once again, you can see whenever the defense come up with this with the buy, you always see the attack going in for a split, and mostly they've been committing towards this dish/arcade split of theirs. Uh, I won't say a terrible call, but not a great call from the defense to hold this passive. Last time they held this passive, Mercy just went and picked off 3 people, if I'm not wrong. So yeah. The attack right now getting a lot of space, which is crazy because the attack haven't even entered side, but I already have this much space. But yeah, smoke's coming in through an early investment of the all there from Devante does manage to pick up double has.
Spike planted.
Oh, sick. Left to pretty low HP, but however, Zangetsu does manage to get the wall bang off shot onto Sick. And now this is finally a winnable round for the defense right now. Tower smoked off. Mercy gets a pick off, but Zangetsu comes in quick with the trade. Rick Indian just picking up the defuse, and Zangetsu being a hero on this round right now with the operator, and that's the spike defuse for the defense. Luga gets the final kill onto Ibop, and second on the board for Shahz. And yeah, the op retake turns out to work out for the defense there. I did call out saying that the play wasn't that great because giving up so much space to a team like Discord won't end up being good, as we can see from the round deficit right now. Because if you end up giving them spaces, I think Discord Kittens are pretty good at taking advantage of those. But Shahz Kittens, however, managing to have a good retake and an individual pop-up from Zangetsu there. Same positions being held by the defense. Now they're defaulting back to how it was. Zangetsu taking a long stance now, and like I said before, the attack always like going in for the arcade dish split, and it always seems to work out as it does right now. They get free dish, practically free dish. Sig managed to get a shot on the Devante. Zangetsu and Ricky Indian, however, get trades on the people in main, so they have pretty much main control. However, not much of side, but they do have CT and main enough to enough to pitch the attack. iBob goes in for just an aggressive jump in and stick as well. No mercy. But that spike in the CT.
Spike down.
in CT
Defender
spawn.
spawn.
iBob comes over on top. But I suck at this game has the angle on iBob. Let's see how iBob. Oh, a beautiful Prowler combination. But the Prowler after the nerf.
Last player
I suck at
standing.
this game. However, I don't know what took so much time there, but iBob gets the better of Isaac in this game.
30
I really
seconds
like
left.
the attempt there from the attack, trying to use the Prowler to clear along with iBob. But unfortunately, with the new Prowler range nerf, that play wasn't possible, but iBob still gets a kill. So, hey. Plant coming in through from Jack P. And that's the spike planted for the attack right now. A man advantage and two ults if they ever want to use it. And imagine if they're going to use it, it'll probably be the fade ult, but yeah. All have to regain in on a 1v2 situation. Positions now known. iBob is spotted. And Jack P takes a beautiful crossfire set by the attackers, and that's 6 on the board for the attack. And yeah, the dish split, like I said, always coming in crucial for the attackers. How no matter what, they always go for the dish or arcade split, and it's always been super crucial to them. Nice try from the defense to get that A main space. They got the A main space and even at the CT space, but I'm assuming that the defense did have or didn't expect the attack to just jump from dish and directly go into their spawn and just take raw aim duels against them. That was probably pretty unexpected. And as you can see from the money, low buys coming in, Stinger Spectres, but mostly classics coming into this from the defense. Zangetsu with the
You
tour de
want
force.
to play? Let's play.
Both the players coming out with the tour de force. Mercy gets a pick off onto I suck at this game. Kuga is spotted in backside now, but the attack actually have pretty much all of. Not only are they full of tower, they even have spawn. I'm surprised Zangetsu and Kuga were even inside for this long. iBob gets 2 with the tour de force, and it's defense now that's come through arcade. Yeah, do we find out why? It's going to be hard to imagine how many. Yeah, Jack picks up 1. Devante does get a trade off on the Jack B, and Sick gets the final kill onto Devante. That's 7th on the board now, and Discord Kittens looking unstoppable as they've always looked on the sleeves. As a couple of games ago, so I'm so sorry. My throat is recovering. Please, I do apologize. But yeah. I would like to see a timer coming in from Shahz because I think it'd be pretty crucial to. Oh, this is the first time I see on knowing that the defense have a buy, them going in just for this aggressive A main push with no split whatsoever. Default positions being held by the defense. This is the most defaulty I've seen them because. Oh, this is why. So the ult comes in to clear outside. Zangetsu does get eyeball, but Sick trades off Ricky with that ult. Zangetsu manages to get 2 from Dish right there. Still is holding Dish, so it makes it difficult for the. Yep, they're probably waiting for the smoke to come in through. Devante does manage to pick off Sick. Plant comes in through, but the ult probably going to deny it. Yep, Mercy manages to pick off 2. Now a 1v2 left to Mercy, the top fragger right now, 12 and 5. Devante coming in with the stray shots, but yeah, it's Devante with the final kill onto Mercy, third on the board for the defense there. And Zangetsu absolutely huge by picking off 2 people on main. I guess fast reactions coming in from the defense, but the attack there, the smoke unfortunately wasn't out on time. That's resulting in Zangetsu getting 2 there. As you saw, Dish was smoked quite a bit later, probably because the ult was being used at the same time they were trying to push in, and just Zangetsu in Dish manages to pick off 2 key players over there. But 3 on the board. Attack still with a 4-round lead, but any round, how many ever rounds the defense need, they desperately needed, because moving on to the attack with a no breach is going to be quite difficult. Amo gets a first pick onto Zangetsu there. Oh, was that a Vandal differential there against the op, if I'm not wrong? But yeah, another slow push from the attack. I think the fast push that they were anticipating them to catch the defense off guard a bit over there because they've always gone in for the dish and arcade push. Last round didn't turn out to be that great, so they're probably going to default back to the dish push, the dish split that they're used to. Yeah, Mercy picks up 5 seconds this game, and yeah, players from dish come in, smokes come in through, and the whole side is practically theirs. Beautiful flash from Devante. Just managed to pick off no one though. Does pick up Mercy, but is traded however by Double has HIV. Double has HIV, holding a bit close. Surprisingly no one is coming in from dish or flank. Well, it is a 2v4, so Kruger and Ricky Indian going to be trying their best, but it's going to be quite tough. Time's ticking down, and yeah, Kruger's running back, and Ricky Indian will probably be looking out for anyone running out to get those exit frags. Oh, Double has HIV and
Last
iPop
player standing.
pushing in a bit aggressive there. Ricky Indian does get one, but is immediately traded off.
Last round before
This
the
is not
switch.
looking for the defense. As you can see, the money isn't that great coming in. You can see 2 manuals being bought. Oh, timeout. Interestingly, timeout starts at the final round of the half, which is pretty interesting. I really would have thought that this round should be. I think this should have been called when the score was 5-2. The timeout should have been called out because it seems pretty evident as to what the attacker are doing, but it always is the defense that ends up getting caught off or picked off, which is something that they need to somehow try avoiding. The rounds that they won, by the way, if I should remind, is the first round they almost lost that they almost lost against a bonus, but Devante managed to clutch that out. Then the other round that they won was an AWP retake, and then the third round that they managed to win was once again the attack. They're going in for an A push, which turned out to not work as the defense just held it better. So as you can see, more ideas should be coming out for the defense, although it's quite late now. Right now you should be discussing on how you're going to go ahead with the attack there, because you'll be switching halves after this, sides after this half. So yeah. But yeah, once again you can see a bit of an ace split comes in. Oh, beautiful knife actually manages to pick off iPop. Knows that they're aware of this dish. Breach comes in and manages to pick up Zangetsu and Fatal along complements with it. Zangetsu, however, does only have a Marshal. And important to know again that only 3 Vandals in, Spectres and Marshals otherwise. Ibob managed to pick up Devante, side is practically theirs. Spike is planted and now it's just absolute chaos. The attackers without any knowledge are just
One enemy
raw
remaining.
dueling the attackers. And it's going to be flawless. It is going to be flawless with Ibob getting 3 on the round. 9 and 3 is the curse. The curse is the only thing that can save Shahz and Kittens now. This is not looking
Switching
good for them.
sides.
This is absolutely not looking good for them. Discord Kittens, I must say, are looking absolutely amazing. Not only with the aim, but the raw calling, the everything. Looking pretty good. A couple of mistakes which made them lose those rounds, but other than that, they're looking pretty good. I want to see something from the now attack that is Shahz and Kittens. Interesting to see. Attack without a breach is going to be a bit tough in my opinion, but they do have a KO to substitute. And they also have a raise, which I think is super crucial, or is not necessarily crucial, but comes in super handy when it comes to the attack. I remember when Fracture's first debut, the breach and raise combo was absolutely amazing, and still popular to this day. But yeah, a beautiful flash comes in to get Ibob off an angle for a bit, but Ibob doesn't TB and but gets a pick off to Kruger. Kruger kind of looking lost there, and this is exactly what the defense did when they were in attack, going in for the sand push after looking at the chamber. They do manage to get the entirety of side now, even going into the CT. Jackby, however, managed to pick up Ricky Indian, and the side is for the attackers now. Ibob is smoked off now. An aim and the side is to the attackers. Pretty much equal right now, 3v3 and 2v4 on both the sides. Ibob TP's away. Zangetsu already is holding the defense. Oh, Jack B picking up Zangetsu, least expected. All
One
after
enemy
2v2.
remaining.
Mercy managed to pick off the one top
Last
side.
player
Isaac in
standing.
this game gets one with the classic. And Isaac in this game gets another.
Not even
A
sweating.
clutch comes in from Isaac in this game, and Shahz Kittens doing exactly what Discord Kittens did when they were in the attack. Seeing the chamber and then going in for the Sans push, getting the side, then pushing aggressively into the defense squad, and managing to clutch that out by by only a classic. Zangetsu with the Vandal. Okay, heavy investments actually coming in through. All Spectres and Vandals coming in for the attack. They do want to win this game. I mean, who would want to win this game? Oh my god, my nose is so stuffed right now. Ah, it's cold. Oh, Mercy getting a bit too angsty. But yeah, attackers playing this quite slow. Surprisingly, they don't. Even though they have this aggressive buy coming in. Oh, Ibo gets the first pick on Ricketted with the Headhunter. They have a really strong buy with the Spectres and Vandal, but they still don't want to give anything away. It shows how much respect they're giving. Ibo gets a second into Guga. This is turning out to be bad. Really bad right now. Ibo 19 and 4 right now, an absolute diff. Let's look at this game now. Finally just getting into all the attackers right now inside. I think this game finally gets the kill onto Ibob now, a 4v3. Still the defense having a man advantage, but once again, just classics onto this. Not much they should be able to do, but we never know. Mercy comes in through from Dish, and I'm assuming they're gonna go in after this stun contact. Oh, Sagetsu gets caught off from there. And Vandal now onto Mercy, and whenever Mercy has a gun, it never looks pretty. Devante, however, Isaac in this game gets one, and Mercy with the 3k on the board. Sangetsu holding such a position there is the last thing that you'd want to do. Ibob definitely the MVP of this game. Well, of this game I say, but of this round as well. Managing to pick off 2 huge kills and a huge investment from the attack there. And playing slow may or may not might have not been the call might have not been the call, unfortunately, because it managed to get Ibob managed to get 2 over there with the Headhunter, and Sangetsu not paying attention. That Vandal holding close wasn't the call there. Mercy picks him off and gets 2 with the gun. And that's 10th on the board for the defense. Yeah, the attack now have this is what I wanted to see from them last round, but this is what they're going to do with the low pushes with the Stingers, the Sheriff, and the Classic. They're just going to go in for this absolute chaotic rush on the side. Not a great smoke. Ibob does still have the angle. Oh, Ibob. Oh, never mind. It's just the defense literally sitting in spawn and still manages to pick off three of the opponents. Devante, however, with Stinger in hand, trying to do how much of damage he can. Ibob comes in from main, gets another onto Devante, gets another onto Ibob. Yeah, and Mercy gets the second on the board and gets the final kill. 11 now for Discord. Yeah, and that the last round would have been a round for Shahz to have had if they were to have any chance to get back in this game. The last round was, but after they lost that round, it's gonna be pretty hard. 4-11 now, pretty brutal scoreline. And the defense, just like I said, individually just popping off. Winning raw aim duels and honestly better calling from the defense. Not much you can say about that. But the attack need to come up with something now. They're going to be leaving Ricky, I'm assuming, as a sole lurker onto A. Oh, never mind. Maybe they're going to go in for a 2-side split or a fake. Okay, aggression coming. Oh, okay, so it looks like they're trying to go in for an A fake. A flash and a boomer comes in, but Iba clears a lot of space. So I think no, never mind. I think the defense still could be thinking that it could be an A push. Oh, never mind. Ibob actually gets a huge amount of space, so probably calls the defense to go back. And yeah, the defense are rotating back. The attack trying to get into side now. Isaac in this game does manage to pick up Zig. Zag gets to Devante, all getting kills on the board. Jack P gets a kill on the Ricky Indian, but now, however,
Spike planted.
surprisingly, a
Last
4v
player standing.
now a 4v1, all left to Ibop now in the lurk position. Ibop manages to pick up Kuga, now a 3v1. Devante with the flash. Oh, the flash could have been costly right there. Ibop, 21 and 6. If there's someone to win it, this guy could. Yep, it's Zangetsu with getting third of the one. Zangetsu maybe probably up from the slumber that they've had. But yeah, I'm surprised actually the defense there did call off the rotate to B quite earlier, considering how much space Iba managed to get. I think once you get the space all the way till where Iba was, that is A main. I think the rotations should have already been there, but even though Ibob was in A main, two of the defense were still at A side for probably anticipating rotation to come back in, or them expecting them to fake. But yeah, that round anyway now gone to the attackers, and the attackers now once again playing a bit slowly, probably anticipating them to. Oh, Jackby gets the first kill onto Sangetsu in arcade. Yeah. Sometimes these slow Ibop gets another onto Devante. Yeah, it's just the attack right now. Getting picked by these aggro pushes by the defense. Jack B holding very tight in arcade, and Ibop getting so much space onto B main there. Gets two of the attack who weren't anticipating such aggressive defensive holds. Attack have now regroup to A and are waiting for the smoke to go down so that they can push through this.
Go get him.
One more comes in, smoke comes in, and looks like the attackers have gotten the site for free. Spy comes in down,
left.
and the defense slowly crawling their way onto side right now. Isaac in this game does have a fade out to use. Oh! Isaac does manage to pick one after getting cleared off, but however it's still a 4v2 now. Double as HIV gets a kill on Kuga, and it's all after Kittens gets one onto Ibop. Positions are where Mercy gets to pick on Ricky Indian, and that's 12th on the board. Match point for Discord Kittens UwU. And yeah, I love this immediate pace change from the defense there actually. Starting to have these aggressive defensive holds that are picking the passive attack off guard there. They're managing to pick they read the fact that the attack there are playing a bit scared and are waiting for the first picks, but instead they're the ones getting picked off first, unfortunately. And the defense, as you can see, very confident with the aim that they have. Yeah, as you can see, they're not afraid to take those fights. Just Kittens Mercy taking the first pick on. Gets smoked off, however. All these Molotovs and smokes comes in through from the defense, stopping this this B push that's about to come. I really thought Mercy would have picked one and then the smoke would have come in through, but I think this is the safest thing to do considering how much amount of people there. And once again, Ibop basically confirmed that everyone is on the because Ibop literally is sitting behind, gets one, gets two, gets three. How much more is this guy going to get? Oh, a second game gets Ibop, Mercy. A second game gets another actually. Onto Mercy. And Double as HIV comes in with the flank and gets the final kill onto us in this game. It's a good game. And it's Shahz, it's Discord Kittens UwU with a 13-5 dominant victory against Shahz